Hello and welcome to the Science, Technology and Innovation Forum here at the United Nations headquarters in New York. This forum meets every year to see how we can use and share technology to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Every year, the forum invites 10 exceptional innovators from all around the world to demonstrate how their innovations are changing the world around them. Today, we want you to meet some of these people. Come with me. Hello, hi.
Hello, hi.
Congratulations on being here, on winning the spot to demonstrate your innovation. And if you could quickly introduce yourself and your innovation.
Then that time you have lit up your fire using briquettes.
Okay.
So then as you continue cooking here, instead of wasting heat and the stove heating on the side, you use that heat to sanitize the water. And then you're able to get 2 liters of water here, which is safe from disease-causing microorganisms.
Wow, incredible. So it's like a two-in-one invention.
It's a two-in-one invention that I did in order to save lives of the children who are dying because of waterborne diseases in Kenya.
Great, thank you very much and congratulations. And we move on to a very interesting looking project. If you could, congratulations, good morning. Good morning. And if you could introduce yourself and tell us something more about this.
Sure. My name is Sydney Gray, and I work with women to actually change their world through water. So most recently, we've been working with a group of Maasai women who live in a very arid and rural area, and we identified something called interlocking stabilized soil block technology. Extremely environmentally friendly, doesn't require any electricity, and they can build interlocking bricks to actually build rain tanks within their own community.
So these are these bricks?
It's a model of the bricks. These are a better example of the bricks. They're actually about this big. This is just my go-to model for it. But they're interlocking, which allows them to be used for water tanks. And again, it's half the cost of what's on the market. So they're selling them to their community, and they can make money and expand water access.
Wow, this is incredible. And you say where is it applied? In Kenya?
Yeah, we're working in Kajiado County with the Maasai women in Kenya. And actually in the first 6 months, like I said, we're doing this in a business model. They've managed to secure contracts for 32 rain tanks, 2 house builds, and a dam. And we estimate it's going to increase the water capacity of the community by 840,000 liters.
Wow, incredible. Thank you very much and congratulations. Hello, good morning and congratulations. Thank you for being here. Please introduce yourself and tell us something more about your invention.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ben Jeffries from ATEC Biodigesters. We came about from looking at 2 key problems. One was around access to energy for cooking. It's one of the leading causes of premature death in the world, and then also access to fertilizer as well. So we developed this system. This is just a little model here, but basically what it does is you put in your waste, be it animal waste, kitchen waste, green waste, and then there's great little bacteria in here that then turn that into gas for daily cooking needs, around 20 tonnes of organic fertilizer per year as well.
So again, 2-in-1, you utilize the waste and at the same time you use it for another, repurpose it as it were.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of potential out there right now in the waste sector because waste effectively a lot of the time is actually a resource. We just need to have the ways to be able to develop it into that resource.
And where do you apply this technology?
Yeah, so we've done about 600 of these systems in Cambodia, and we closed an investment round last year to scale that up, as well as start to expand out to other countries. So part of what we wanted to do is have it commercially scalable as well, so that the market globally is around 205 million households, so we want to be able to get out there and reach them.
Incredible, thank you and congratulations. And we move on. Thank you, good morning, congratulations for being here.
Thank you.
And if you could tell us about your innovation.
Yes, of course. So my name is Dina Buchbinder, and I am from Mexico. And thank you so much. And our innovation is called Science for Sharing. So tell me, what are you most worried about in the world? Which of the SDGs are you most worried about?
Well, all of them a little, but I think, let's say, climate change is one connecting them all.
Yes, and they are all intimately interconnected, right?
That's correct.
So, what would you say that play has to do with achieving the Sustainable Development Goals?
Play as in children playing?
And adults.
I would say education.
Excellent. So that is what we do at Education for Sharing, and science is one of our main programs, innovations. And so what we do is we take the Sustainable Development Goals and transform them into games with civic values, and children understand that they have a tremendous role to play from their communities from today to become change agents that address the SDGs in a way that's practical. So the way that they understand that they care about this is because we play and they experiment firsthand. Why do they care and what can they do? So in Science for Sharing, children understand that science is their friend and that it is for them, because many children are afraid of science. I was one of them, I confess.
Yes, it often isn't very friendly in school.
Yes, and also sometimes it's a problem of fear or it's a problem of access. And even, you would be surprised, but teachers are also afraid of science many times. So it's important that through play we also train teachers, and so they have a blast, and we invite them to play, to experiment, to reflect, and to take action. And so in Science for Sharing, children start thinking about all kinds of initiatives that they can practically do in their communities, like a recycling campaign or a play that has to do with a theater play that has to do with how to reduce waste, etc., etc. So children actually become better citizens from young ages with their whole community involved, because we also work with their parents and their teachers. We work in every possible setting you can imagine, in the jungle, in the mountain, in the city, in the coast. And we've worked so far with over 900,000 beneficiaries in 7 countries, and this is just the beginning.
Wow, that sounds amazing, and it sounds like something I'd like to do. Maybe I will find you afterwards and play some. Thank you very much, and congratulations once more. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really inspired. In fact, I'm too inspired. I'm overwhelmed with all the marvelous innovations, so I will pass on to my colleague Helen.
Thank you, Michał. My name is Helene Dawn Rosengren, also with the UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs. Let's continue exploring all these inspiring innovations here at the forum. And I'm going to walk over and say congratulations. Can you introduce yourself and also introduce your project?
Sure. Hi, good morning. I'm Gerald from the Philippines, and this is our product, Fopo Food Powder. What we do is we collect almost wasted fruits and vegetables, dry them, and turn them into powder so we can extend its shelf life from 2 weeks to 2 years while saving nutrition by up to 90%. Now the powder can then be used as flavoring, toppings for yogurt, smoothies, and for other businesses to create their own food products. And it's very sustainably sourced, and it's still and it's very delicious as well, and it's very concentrated. For example, this pack contains 54 olives in this one.
Okay.
And
so can you share with us what kind of samples do you have? And we actually have some samples for tasting for those who are at the forum and can taste. You can get a taste here. So what do you have here that you can share what some of the tastes are?
Sure. Okay, so we got here avocado powder, olive powder, and apple powder. We also have some apple pieces over here. They're processed through freeze drying and very concentrated, so the flavor, one pinch is already very, very flavorful. And you can, for example, mix it with cream cheese and with olive powder, mix it, and it's perfect with your tortilla chips while watching movies. And yeah, and also you can use it as an ingredient for baking. It's very delicious.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing this project, and congratulations again for being here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. We'll continue and speak to our next innovator. Congratulations for being here and winning a spot at the forum. Can you introduce yourself and also share your innovation with us and our audience watching from all over the world?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I'm Santosh Paudel. I'm from Nepal. It's our great pleasure to be here on STI Forum. I live in Nepal, a town called Pokhara. So we have a 30 hospital and more than 500 labs and clinic. They are generating 3,000 kg of contaminated hazardous waste every day. Before our innovation, all that contaminated hazardous waste mixing with the 100 tons of municipal waste every day. Then that illegally dumping to the landfill site, even they are throwing to the public places, even bank of the river. Then we came up with the idea of this common treatment center. So we are operating a common hospital waste treatment center. Today we are treating a 3,000 kg of waste every day. We are supporting local government to enforce their environmental laws and regulation for the better hospital waste management. We are creating more than 25 jobs. We are contributing our action to promote more than 6 sustainable development goals.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah.
More than that, we are creating impact. It's a environmental impact as well. Then the most important thing, before our innovation, hospital they have a willingness to settle their waste, but they are unable to because of the complexity of the waste management and huge investment cost for the single hospital. So our treatment facility, we are simplifying hospital complexity. Then we are providing very cost-effective solution for the better hospital waste management.
How long have you been in operation?
Yeah, it's been 2 years. This is our phase to replicate our innovation into other cities. So far, hospital waste management is not only the local problem of my cities. We have more than 10 cities in our country. Then all those cities are also facing the challenge of hospital waste management. Then not only the Nepal facing the challenge of hospital waste management, like more than 20 developing countries around the world facing same kind of challenges. So we would like to exchange our innovation into the world. Even they can learn from us. Then we'll help them. We will teach them. We will exchange them to start our innovation into their cities.
Wow, very inspiring, and congratulations again for being here and on this amazing project.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue speaking to the next innovator here. And I think we can see you have actually, good morning, and congratulations for being here at the forum. You have actually put up this magnificent innovation that you are showing for us, and can you introduce yourself and also what this is?
My name is Sri Kumar and I'm from Techno Orbital Advanced Materials Private Limited, India. And I'm here to introduce you a very cost-effective, sustainable, green and innovative water purification system that is actually works with hollow fiber membrane. And this hollow fiber membrane, which has very fine holes, which is smaller than bacteria and virus, so it can filter all bacteria, virus, sediments, even turbidity, and you get clean drinking water with and it's drinkable water. And the cost of water is going to be very, very cheap, because the cost of the whole material is only $12 per piece, and the cost of water is 0.03 cents per liter. $0.03 per liter. That is extremely cheaper. So basically you can eliminate all water bottles, and see, the cost of this $12 is equivalent to a couple of water bottles actually. Okay, and you can eliminate all the water bottles, and you can actually achieve the goal of clean, there is no pollution at all. Right, and in the United States every year actually spends nearly $12 billion for water bottles, and that much is enough to give water to the entire world population actually. So we are actually targeting to reach to nearly 2 billion poor people who do not have access to clean drinking water, and also millions of children who die every year because of waterborne diseases like diarrhea, cholera and typhoid, and jaundice kind of stuff. And Techno Orbital already impacted millions of Indians right now, and it's going to the remote villages where there is no need of electricity. It just works under the principle of gravity, and there is no need of electricity at all. So it is very sustainable and green. And the other thing is that that's really actually, we are actually looking for investors and people who can help us. The other thing is that it removes only bacteria and virus and other kind of pathogens, and not the essential minerals, which is very good for human health. Compared to the conventional reverse osmosis technology. In reverse osmosis, even the minerals are you are losing the minerals, and you get all the joint pain, muscle pain, and you go to the doctor and he will prescribe the same minerals which you actually eliminated using your instrument.
And I think you also mentioned the benefit of that filter being so small that you can actually, it's portable.
You can carry anywhere when you go to a picnic, or even for army and even for flood relief. In flood, everywhere it's water, you cannot drink it. You just pass water through it, you get clean drinking water, and you can use it again and again. It's not like throw one bottle of water and use it once again, throw a bottle in the flood water. So you can use it again and again, and it's very sustainable. It's very cost effective. Just put it in your pocket, you got your water.
And in that way, we also beat plastic pollution.
Plastic pollution, you can use it almost 3 years. It can actually filter nearly 8,000 liters of water, and it can last for 3 years. In a normal water purification system, people every 6 months you have to change it. But here you don't need to change it. You just see through. If it is dirty, just wash it, backwash it, clean it again, use it again. It's very simple. Yeah.
This is really so inspiring to hear. Congratulations again, and thanks for sharing your project with us. Did you wanna?
Yeah. This is nothing but this.
Okay. Okay.
It's a bigger one. Okay. So water actually goes from this and comes out of this. Water goes through this, comes out of it. Okay. So it's a magnified view of it. So it's a clean technology, and anyone can use it. Any poor people can use it. And water, actually, water is it's actually the birthright of every person, every individual in the world. So we should actually be ready to give their birthright.
All right. Thank you, and thanks for sharing this amazing project.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. Sounds wonderful. Thanks. We're continuing to speak with our next innovator. Good morning and congratulations for being here, taking a spot at the forum and presenting your innovation. Can you share with our audience, introduce yourself and your project?
Of course, thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Patricia. I came from Lima, Peru, and I work with an amazing team in a project called Ocupa tu Calle, or Occupy Your Street. We are improving the quality of the urban life through the improving of the public spaces, because sadly the inequality in our cities is increasing, and the place where we live is related with the quality of our public spaces, because that's what we use to go to work, to study, to play, to do anything. So we are focused on small and low cost urban interventions. We are we work with the appropriation of the public space with the neighbors, the local community, the local governments, and we share knowledge and implement these spaces. We recover these spaces through reusing materials. So we are using some industries that some trash, for example, but we recover it and we implement this kind of.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what do we see here, for example, on your screen?
Yeah. For example, this was before this. Oh, we can't see it. But this place, it has trash, and this is close to our governmental palace. But people here perceive this place like insecure, so people were afraid to go here. But we recovered this place, but not only us. We work with the community and we work with the local government. And now this place cannot be replaced. I mean, now this have a new perception from the community, and now it have a true value. So there's no way that even the government change that this place will not be a park anymore. So we're recovering these kind of spaces around all Lima and around my country, Peru, and we are working also, we measure the impact of these interventions, because we believe that even we do our best, it always can be better. So we took the metrics before and after we do the interventions. So we share this information with the local governments, and they can invest in the implementation of this new work we need to do that, and we work together. And we are also working on a networking of interventionists, so anyone can apply this kind of actions. We truly believe in collaboration.
It sounds fantastic. How long have you been working on this effort, this initiative?
It started on December 2014 at the COP20 that was in my country, Peru. And since then, we have implemented 25 interventions, and our metric said that close to 500,000 people have used these spaces, and also 4 local governments have implemented this strategy as a public policy. So now they are investing in these kind of actions.
Wow, fantastic and very inspirational to hear. Congratulations and thank you for sharing this initiative. Yeah, thank you. And let's move on. We have our innovators, our last innovators here at the forum. Congratulations for being here. And if you can introduce yourself and the project that you are working on. Yeah.
So my name is Fred Geyer. Can I grab this from you? Yeah.
Definitely grab it.
My name is Fred. This is.
I'm Marion Van Noppen. We are representing the Inga Foundation, the Land for Life project.
And what we have going on is it's an agricultural solution to 2 problems basically, which is which is slash and burn farming in the tropical areas in Central America, which is basically clearing rainforest land and destroying it by burning it. Which farmers they rely on, and so
yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes, I know. We want to share. Slash and burn agriculture has been a practice that these farmers have relied on for generations. It's what they know, but unfortunately, it's got about a 3-year run cycle. Once 3 years is up, the soil is decimated, and they're left more rain.
Of tons of carbon into the atmosphere and destroying soil fertility. So what we're proposing is sort of a new agricultural model that relies on a very special genus of tree called the Inga edgeless tree. That's the name of the project, the Inga Foundation. And when it's planted in hedgerows, you can sort of see it very close on the laptop here. So the tree is planted in hedgerows. We call it Inga alley cropping. And what happens is the crops themselves are planted in between these hedgerows, and the Inga trees, they act as an organic fertilizer. They fix nitrogen so the soil fertility remains intact. They really do amazing things without the need for chemical pesticides, herbicides. And what they allow really for these farmers is the ability for them to use this same land that's profitable and vibrant year after year after year.
Yeah.
So it changes the rainforest, and it also changes the livelihoods of these farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. May I ask, maybe when did you start this project? When was it initiated?
So we're in the 7th year of the Land for Life project, which is a 10-year commitment in Honduras. That's where we have our Land for Life Center. Our CEO and the developer of this amazing system is Mike Hands, and he worked with Kew Botanical Gardens about 25 years ago to create this process.
Yeah.
So it's been in the development stage for a while. He knew he was on to something, and so now we're making it happen in the tropical areas, starting with Honduras.
Yeah.
And the feedback from the farmers. What?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I would say that it's a challenge for us. One of the big challenges is face-to-face training is sort of the thing that really gets this off the ground and convinces farmers to sort of abandon an old practice and take on something new. But once it's in place, the feedback is really fantastic. They're very, very excited and are seeing crop. What they're seeing is yields and crops that they hadn't had before, but they're also seeing a total change in the free time that they have, because time they had to spend dealing with pests, dealing with weeds, dealing with just trying to maintain viable land is gone. They don't have to do that anymore. So it allows them to sort of engage in cash cropping and more profitable models for them. Oh no, we've lost. What's happening? Well, it's okay.
Okay, you showed it. You showed the tree, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again for being here and for sharing with our viewers around the world. Yeah, so congratulations. Yeah? All right. So we say a big thank you to all our fantastic innovators for sharing their inspiring projects with us that will help the world, will contribute to helping the world achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We say thank you to you all for watching us today. You can stay updated on this Science, Technology and Innovation Forum that is happening now at the UN headquarters in New York. You can follow UN DESA on Facebook and Twitter. And you can also actually watch the forum live on UN Web TV. So continue to follow us and watch us, and thank you so much again.